Yeah, well, my dad's in ministry and my brother's in ministry, so they're both pastors. And I felt that same tug in my heart. And I heard two different people. One was a famous football coach said that coaching is ministry. And then the Reverend Billy Graham, a famous evangelist, stated that a coach will impact more young people in a season than most people will in a lifetime. When I heard both of those quotes, it really inspired me to feel that God was calling me more into coaching than a traditional ministry setting. And that's really what inspired me to coach, along with the fact that I've always been involved in athletics, playing football and basketball growing up, and the opportunity to continue to use sports as a platform to inspire others and train others up is something that really made me want to go into coaching. I would say for college age students, it's very important to use this time in college to figure out your why. What do you feel God's calling you to do? What's the vision for your life? And one of the things we say with our guys all the time is to focus on your vision, not your circumstance. And I think when you have a very clear vision, it just helps you to live outside of your circumstance and focused on where you're going. And that's the biggest piece of advice I would give college students, is to have a clear vision and find that out during your time here. First of all, that all of the college athletes here at Grove City understand that the sport they're playing is only going to last them 4 years. However, their degree is going to last them 40, and then relationships and faith, those will last forever. We use a phrase with the football program. We say 440 forever. And it just helps give our young men perspective that football is going to last 4 years, the academics 40, and your faith forever. And really, what I want all of the athletes to understand is, well, then how do we take something that's only 4 years, which is football or basketball or baseball, whatever the sport the athlete would play, and how do we use that to impact the rest of our lives and ultimately to impact eternity? Well, it's utilizing your sport to, first of all, understand how to glorify God and go deeper in Him by being more satisfied in Him than your sport, but also to develop lasting relationships. For me, the 5 guys who stood next to me on my wedding day were 5 guys who played football with me at Grove City College. So I would say the biggest thing I want athletes to take away is to realize that, yes, your sport's only going to last you 4 years, but the relationships that come from that will last the rest of your life. And if you learn how to bring your faith into that sport, well, that'll impact eternity. I would say definitely the best part of my job is the relationships. It's very neat to be not only a coach, but a teacher and faculty member as well. And, really getting to know my students and help them, figure out God's calling on their life. And not only was the 5 guys who were with me on my wedding day 5 guys I played with at Grove City, but there were professors at my wedding, there were coaches I had here at my wedding. So when I look at my time as a student here, I met my wife here, professors, I had great relationships with them, great relationships with coaches, great relationships with my teammates. So for me now to come back as a faculty and have all those relationships with players, other coaches, other faculty, it's really special just to enjoy those relationships with everybody in the Grove City campus community.